Hello, everyone. Happy Mompreneur Monday to all the mamas out there. And I know this is the very first episode of Mompreneur Md Live for this year, 2021, which is why I want to just greet everyone. I know it's 3 weeks now into 2021 already, but I just really wanted to greet everyone a happy new year. And I know this is also the first episode that we're also going live in another platform or another page, which is the Global TV Network. So I just want to also greet everyone here. Happy New Year and welcome to the Mompreneur MD Live. And I also want to know, I want to say hi to everyone, and I want to know, you want to reach out, I want to connect with you. If you can just state your name and where you're watching from in the comment section, I would love to connect with you. And as I am seeing everyone here, a lot of you may not know me yet. So I am Dr. Jet Bacaltos. I am a pediatrician turned full-time mom turned mompreneur, and I've been a mompreneur for 6 years already and a mompreneur coach as well. And my mission is to help moms start and run online businesses while also juggling happy and healthy mom lives. Ayan, so mag-hi ako sa inyong lahat. Okay, so for this episode, I was actually thinking on, how to start the year, and I just want to shout out to everyone who joined the 5-day clarity challenge, to all the challengers, to all the joiners. Thank you for joining with me. Thank you for journeying with me through seeking clarity for, at the start of the year, because we all need that. So I wanted to, how do I start the year? How do we start the year as mompreneurs, as moms on the goals? Kaya that this is the reason why this is the reason why ito yung very first topic for the Mompreneur MD Live, and soon to come pa naman. Okay. So I know it's 3 weeks already for January. It's the third week of January, so I do hope na you've already, drafted out what you want this year, what your goals are for this year. Okay, just a word of caution. Some would say, Doc, how do you know how would you know your goals are this year or for this year? Now everything is still uncertain. I know that and I get that. No, but one thing I've learned for 2020 is, things may be uncertain, but one thing that we have control over is how we react to it, and how we control our very own selves. We have no control over what's going to happen for this year. I cannot even say it will end by 2021. Who knows? It may extend to 2022. I don't know. But one thing is for sure, you and I are still in control of our lives. Okay? That's why for this session, we are going to learn about how to create our own vision boards. And you might wonder, why do we need a vision board? Why do we need a vision board? So say yes, I have one, for those of you who have one already, or say no, not yet, for those of you who has no vision board yet. Okay. We might say, what's a vision board? What's a vision board and why do I need that? When I first started mompreneuring, that was 6 years ago, my mentor told me, you have to make a vision board for yourself. And I was like, why do I need to do that? I found it unnecessary, and I found it it's just an extra thing to do, an extra task for me. So I didn't do it at first. But after I've watched this documentary, and if you have watched this documentary, say yes again. I have watched it. After that, things changed. No, this documentary is called The Secret. It's called The Secret, or the Law of Attraction. And after that, my gosh, I was mind blown, and I had goosebumps all over, and I was actually crying while watching that video, that documentary. As in, so after watching that, I was like, okay, I'm really gonna do it, and I have been doing year after year. Although it wasn't really perfect at first, because the very first vision board or vision board that I had, or the dream board, you can actually call it dream board if you want. The very first vision board that I made was like a jumble of photos, and I just placed it there, and it was like, it was, yes, it was motivating and it was inspiring to me, but it was kind of like haphazardly done, like a jumble of photos. So it wasn't very clear on what I really wanted. It was just a collection of photos of photos that that I wanted, something like that. On the second year, I created this the vision board where it was more on words, and more on words, more on phrases and sentences. And although yes, it motivated me and it inspired me to do the task I needed to do, but then again, it wasn't very organized, or it wasn't very clear to me as well. And I figured maybe, maybe as moms, we have so many facets in life. Like we have to take care of our own self as well, our health, our marriages, our married life, yes, our motherhood life, our family life, our homes, our, our businesses, our career. It's so many facets in our life that we need to take care of. So I said, na there has to be a more holistic way to approach, to approach a vision board. And for me, it's necessary because it's your guiding star. Like it will guide you throughout the whole year. At the middle of this year, things happen. Life happens in the middle of this year, and the household just goes crazy in the middle of, at the, trust me, like by my March, if you don't write this down, if you don't make your vision board by then, you would probably forget what you initially wanted for this year. Because it's when it's January, you would think, and you're also full of energy, that this is the year that you're gonna finally make a breakthrough. This is the year that you're gonna finally achieve what you want, what you've always wanted. It's easy to say that at the start of the year because you're so full of energy and you're very motivated. But by the end, by March, by August, by June or July, and life happens and all the problems come in, and you might be, "Oh, what was it that I wanted?" And pretty soon you will wake up one day and it's December again. You will hear the Christmas songs again. Oh my gosh, it's December again, and I haven't done anything just yet. And that is the reason why you need to have that your very own vision board. But I'm gonna teach you how to do it the mompreneur way, the moms and the goals way. Okay, I don't have one. Hello, Jano Bacaltos. We have the same family name, by the way. Where are you from? Alright, so I'm gonna be teaching. Let me just share. Let me just share my screen. Okay, so you might see a lot of, wait a minute. Okay. There we go. I there. Okay. So, all right. So what I wanted is, like I said, like the vision board is like your guiding star, or your guiding star. It's actually a picture of your dreams, of whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you want for this year. Okay, so it's a picture. So this is Tony Robbins' ultimate success formula, and here he actually mentioned here that begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. You have to know what you want first. Know your outcome first. Know your reasons why, and then that's the time wherein you need to you need to take massive action. Hello, Norwin. Yeah, I'm from Bohol. Oh, okay. Reaching out to you later. All right. So then again, begin with the end in mind. Know your outcome first. Many times, the mistake for many times the mistake is, start with your why, right? Yes, I agree with that fully. You have to start with your why. But I also believe when you create a vision, you need to know the exact outcome first, like what it is that you really want. And for the joiners of the clarity challenge that I just, we just actually finished the 5-day clarity challenge. And for the joiners, I know, no, it's very I had goosebumps, no, reading their their vision, their dreams and their goals, and it was just in very in exact detail. And I'm so happy and I'm so privileged. It was an honor, to take a peek of what those mamas. So there were 30 mamas who joined the Clarity Challenge, and it was an honor to see them going through the Clarity Challenge. Okay, and then sorry, right, and okay, so this is now the 10th step. Okay, this is now the 10th step. Wait, hindi ko move. Waity. Oh, there we go. All right. Now I want to show you, this is the 10 steps. This is the 10 steps that I'm going to be teaching you. Okay, at first, the very first is, okay, don't touch anything yet. First, get your pen and paper or your notebook, or I would prefer your journal, your separate notebook, your journal, and then you write your goals in a quiet place where it's just you and your notebook and your journal. Okay, write down in exact detail. You may start with 5 years from now. Describe in detail, in vivid detail, what is this that you really want. Again, this is the very first step, which is knowing your outcome. Okay, so write in detail, as in, if you can describe it in very, like, to the smallest detail, that would be so much better. Okay, 5 years from now, if you want a house, what house, what how what's exact picture of that house? No, describe that house. Is it color white? Is it wood? Where is it located? Where, what do you see when you wake up in the morning? Okay, describe that. If it's a car, like this. If it's health, what do you want to achieve? Abs ba? Or something like that. Okay. And then the step two is, then you move backwards. You move for this year. Okay, by December 2021, in order for you to reach that outcome that you want 5 years from now, what should you achieve by December 2021, or by the end of this year? Like a 1 year outcome. Okay, by December 2021, I would want to already achieve this. Okay, again, describe in vivid detail, as detailed as you can. Hello, Koy, and hello also to Christine Salas. All right, and then number 3, after you've written that down, you can actually just take a photo, and just take a photo of this, or screenshot this in your with your phones, and then just save it later on, and you can ask me questions offline, so I can guide you. All right. The number 3 is, categorize your goals into health, personal, marriage, life, or your relationship if you're not yet married, and then your family life. I would separate motherhood and marriage. I would separate your marriage life goals and your motherhood. I would separate that. They're totally different. They should have different goals. For me, it's always marriage first. So yes, I really tend to separate that. Okay, marriage goals, your motherhood goals, and then you would have also your career goals, your business goals, your revenue generating goals, your brand, if you're actually working on one, or yeah, your brand, and then what else? Your spiritual life. Okay? And so you categorize that, and now, okay, medyo very detailed na to. Now, in every category, you also describe the outcome that you want, the goal that you want in every category. Describe again. Okay, what is it that you want by December 2021? I would want our marriage to, I would want for us, my spouse and I, to be more closer and be closer to God. I would want us to be reading the Bible together. I would like that. And then for health, I would want my goal, my weight to be like this. I would want if you can go as detailed as what would be the your waistline or something like that. Okay, so categorize and describe again in categories. All right. Now after this is the time that you are going to now search photos. Now the tendency for some when they actually make a vision board is they pick out they get out this magazine and then cut out pictures that they want and just paste it there. That was the very first thing I did when I first did my vision board. And it came out, why did I like this when parang in the middle of this year I was saying, why did I get this again? Why did I cut it out and pasted this again? So it wasn't clear and it wasn't really what mattered to me. So that's the reason why you have to know first what you want before you actually find the photos. Or if you don't have magazines, because there no I personally don't have any magazines no hanging around the house anymore. So I actually look for it in Google and print it, and then I cut it out, and that's the only time after cutting out, that's the time I paste it to my vision board. Okay. Then after finding photos, you also search for quotes or affirmations that relates to you at a certain point in your life right now. Okay, an example would be at the beginning of 2020, I was kind of like howling myself up, picking myself up from, from laziness and from procrastination. That was my very problem in 2019. I tend to like, okay, I'm just gonna do it next week. I was like that. So by 2020, at the start of 2020, while I was making my vision board, most of the affirmations and the quotes that I've searched was more on how to move, how to build the habit, how to move myself up, how to motivate myself and get out of that procrastination and laziness attitude. Okay, so that's the thing that's what I meant about search the quotes or affirmations that relates to you at that certain point of time. That will make you get up. That will motivate you to do the task that you need to do. Right. The next one is after you've placed it. Okay, after you place it, you also place it like in sections of. I'm looking at my vision board right now. That's the reason why I'm looking here. So place it in sections. Okay, this is your in one corner. This is your about health. This is the outcome that you need for. This is the goals that you have that you want for your health. And then on the other corner, this is the goal that you want for your married life, or this is for your personal goals. This is for your business. This is for your career goals. This is for your finances or your revenue generating goals. And on the other side, like that. Now, don't mix them up together so that you'll know per category. All right. And then after that, put in dates on when exactly that you want to achieve them. If you can be as specific as May 21, 2021, like that, that would be much better. And then make it catchy. The seventh step is make it catchy and make it lively to your eyes. It's yours. You don't have to be embarrassed about it from your family members or your husband. At first I was actually, I was shy to show it with my husband because he would see there's a lot of photos with him on it. But then I appreciated him because when he saw the vision board, he was just like, that's amazing. And he supported me all the way. And at least he knows why I needed to do the work that I need to do. Something like that. So, and he's been much a cheerleader, he's been a cheerer like that, a supporter, my avid supporter. So it's okay, it's okay. Family members will see it. It's yours, and make it lively, make it catchy to your eyes. Okay. All right, and then the eighth is put in a general affirmation for you to say every day. Okay, I mentioned a while ago that you have quotes that relates to you. Yes. But then have like a big affirmation, like a general affirmation for you to say every day to yourself. Like an example is, I am resilient. I am resilient, I am motivated, I am disciplined. I actually mine is because I'm Christian, I wrote here, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Repeat that every day. Right? And then number 9 is place it in an area where you can see every day. If you can place it in 3 different areas, that would be so much better. Okay, it could be mine is my work area, my kitchen. I love to tambay there. I love to stay around there. My kitchen and my phone. Okay. The other one is before I place it in my bedroom, but then again, I also want our bedroom to be sacred. Our bedroom sacred. It's really a place where I can rest. So I place it in my work area and kitchen instead of my bedroom. But it's up to you. You can do that. You can do that. It's really up to you. Right? Just place it if you can place it in 3 different areas. I actually know some people who place their vision board inside their toilet, where you do a lot of moony. Haba. And then number 10 is, of course, pray and believe with all your heart that you are going to achieve it. Again, if you're, the reason for the vision board, it is your guiding star. It will give you an envision of why you're doing the things that, out of why do you have to wake up in the morning early? Why do you have to skip watching Netflix and do the things that you need to do? That is your guiding star. It's like your wake up call. It's like your motivator, your inspiration. And put in a lot of photos of your family, if a lot of photos of your kids, if you need to. Okay? All right. And also, as promised, I also wanted to share with you a passion project that I have been working on. If you are a follower of my page, Mompreneur Md, you probably know that I'm also launching the Mompreneur Life Planner. Yeah, and so the Mompreneur Life Planner it's already out. We've already finished it, and I'm so excited to announce to everyone that, oh my gosh, this Mompreneur Life Planner, because it has been really a passion project for me. And what's inside it, the story behind, okay, the story behind the life planner is actually, I know I have been doing planning, like planning my week, planning my morning, planning my year. I've been doing a lot of that, but I've never, store bought planners never worked for me. The reason behind is I wanted a lot of spaces. And the thing with planners bought outside is that they have this very small spaces for writing the things to do, or they don't have that extra page as well that I usually write on when planning my week. So I for ever since I've been writing in this journal, in this big notebook that I have here, ever since I never did planners. I just wrote there and I just scribbled my things to do there. What time should I wake up, and my daily plan, and including the goals, the weekly goals that I have here, week after week. So, and a lot of people are asking, how do you plan and how do you manage everything? I have 2 kids, by the way. I also have a 6 month old, and I also have a 6 month. And a lot of people are asking, how do you manage your life? How do you manage everything? How do you manage to do the things that you need to do? And it actually got me, so, because so many have been asking. I actually have been asking myself as well, but how do I do it? But how do I do it now? Something like that. And then there was this one night. There was one night. My designer and I were talking, and I was just like, something came into my mind. How about I make a life planner and, you know share it to share it to the mompreneurs as well. Then share to them how I do it exactly, like how I plan my week, how I plan my year, and everything like that. And that's also the reason why at the start of this year I did the clarity challenge, because that's how I planned the year and I just shared it to everyone. Okay, so that's the story behind why this life planner was created. And at first, it was really just I just wanna like share them, and from then on, I felt like, oh my gosh, totoo na to. Oh, this is real. I mean, this is real. And there are already designers, and there were already printing issues and something like that. And it finally dawned on me, oh my, this is real, and I'm really gonna be sharing my my the planner or the journal that I have been using all the years that I've been mompreneuring. And so in here you'd probably see also, so since we're mompreneurs, so we have that prospect list as well. So I included that because I'm going to be teaching you, once you avail of the life planner, you will be part of the life planning group, and in there I will be guiding you through how to plan your month, your week, and then prospect your how to write your own prospect lists as well. Okay, so if you can see there, that's a week planner. And you might also note that this life planner doesn't have dates in them, because I don't like those, having planners with dates, because I really wanted to be flexible. I wanted my planner to be flexible. So that's the reason why. So it's going to be, hardbound cover with goal setting framework, with monthly and weekly planner spreads, monthly check-in questions with clarity worksheets, and really 200 pages of guidance. And it's going to come on phases: phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4. The phase 4, the follow through, will be part of the life planning group. If you should you avail of it, you'd be part of the life planning group. And this is the phase 1, and yes, okay, the phase 2. And again, nagkulit lang siya. Okay, so because I believe, when after writing down your goals, after having that vision board, no, it's not just going to be a one-time thing. Setting your goals is one thing, but taking massive action and really following it through. If it's working, change it. If you can remember the Tony Robbins ultimate success formula, it's really a process. No, knowing your outcome is one thing, knowing your reasons is one thing, but it's also taking massive action. Is your approach working or not? Assessing if it's working or not, and changing if necessary. So that will be part here, the goal hierarchy: yearly, monthly, weekly, and then daily. Okay, that's also part of it. Right? So if you want to avail of it, you please do just message my page. Sometimes it takes me a while. It takes me a while to answer. Takes Yeah, it takes me a while to answer, but just really message me. I will be there. I also I'm very hands on with my kids. I don't have a yaya, so I also take care of both my kids on my own. So please bear with me, but I will definitely answer. All right, just message my page, or if you are a friend of mine in my personal page, also please, you can also reach out to me there. Okay. And lastly, I want to leave everyone with this. Now, our goals can be reached through a vehicle of a plan in which we must fervently believe and upon which we must vigorously act. There is no other route to success. And many times people would be asking, what is the formula to success? There is no magic formula. It's really goals plus planning plus action. And that is what I pray for everyone this year, that you all reach your goals, and that you all, fulfill whatever it is, whatever outcome that you want for this year. And for this, I want to say, I want to thank you everyone for joining me here in this live. Thank you, Jano, Norwin, hello, hi, Koi, Chrislyn, and Julia. Yes, I got your message. I just messaged me after this live then to remind me. I know you're a mom as well. No, hands-on mom, then mom of two boys. So alam mo yan. Okay? All right, thank you for joining me in this live, and I hope to see you again on the next Mompreneur MD live. Bye-bye.